the first factor, and again, things that a new investor should really look for and kind of what are the red flags with demographics and location.
Well, they always say location, location, location. You want to make sure that it's in a good area. Demographics, you want to look at high density. A lot of renters is usually a good sign, and low income. And those are the three things that we look at. We look at visibility, ingress, egress, how easy is it to get in and out of the parking lot, and what's going on in the surrounding community. Is it a lot of, in California, we deal with, a lot of low income and a lot of gangs and stuff. So we want to know, is it a safe area? What's happening? Where are the people going to park? All these issues are very important. So we're really constantly looking at the demographics, what type of people are there, how many are in a family, are they small families, they're single families, those are all very important factors, and we have to look at everything.
So Matt or Brandon, anything else to add related to demographics and location?
I think Carol hit, all the major points there. One thing you have to look for when it comes to demographics is demographics change, and you might be looking at an existing location that looks great, but it was great 15 years ago, but the demographics have shifted drastically over the last, sometimes recent future. So that's always something to consider. Of course, that it has, like Carol said, as far as the location, great visibility, easy access off the street, not too much traffic where people are turned away by not wanting to wait for the traffic, good parking and all that. But yeah, be aware of demographic shifts. They're happening.
Brandon, anything more? Or?
I mean, I've got to say that I'm in total agreement with everything that's been said at this point. I don't know how many people I've talked to that have been so excited to find a location, get some rent abatement, the infrastructure is in place, and they feel that that's all that it takes to get a site study done. There's a location, I can get it cheap. Everything's great, right, Brandon? And I have them pull up a competitor list. Like, where are you going to fit in this community? And lo and behold, there's somebody that's just done a $2 million retool 200 or 300 yards away. I recently had a girl in Los Angeles, and she was just so excited to get a location potentially with some rent abatement, and someone had just done a $2.5 million retool, and she was, saving up her pennies for her first laundromat, negotiated some rent abatement. And I told her, I said, look, unless you're willing to put in a lot of effort on this location, I just don't think that you're going to pull enough from this demographic pool in this community in, Los Angeles to get it. It's just not, it just doesn't make sense to me. I've run into so many people that they look at the demographic pool and they don't take a look at their competitor mix. And if you want to be the best in your market, you've got to be the best in your market. Do you want the most customers? Then you got to be the best. And when there's a limited geographic pool to pull from, and you don't have a clear pathway to be the best, it would be I'd be very hard pressed to deploy my hard-earned money in those scenarios. I know that's not a laser focused issue on what I would look like for renter percentage, ethnic breakdowns, median household or median structure age. But I always want to see, who's my competition? Where am I going to look like in this picture in the realm of looking at pre-existing locations?